What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Top Dog Gaming. We are here back into college football 25 for our year 2 with the University of South Florida Bulls. So we had a little technical difficulties filming the first part of these couple games here. So with that being said, we are going to jump right in and continue filming at week 3 against Miami. You can see we struggled a little bit against Oregon. We had a decent game against Florida. This is going to be a big game for us against Miami. They are ranked number 4 in the country right now. This is important that we get this win. Then we get the win at Navy, and then we got a huge game against Michigan, number 2. But I'm hoping by then we can be in the top 25. I don't know what y'all think about that, but I think that's a pretty good game plan. We're going to jump right into this. Let's check our recruiting hours. I'm not even sure where we left off because I had to do some fixing with some of this equipment. Looks like we're good to go, but let's just take a double check here and make sure we're not missing, like sending somebody on a scheduled visit or something if we got some time to use. It looks like if they're ready for a visit, we're scheduled. We got one guy here that wants to schedule a visit. We might make sure that he gets in there. I don't think we can really move any hours around right now. I think we're in a pretty tight race with some people that we need. And I don't want to move too many hours, but what we could do is I think what we did for the other ones was remove send the house, schedule the visit. Oh, week 8. I think he's just going to have to come on a bye week, personally. I hate doing that, but sometimes with these 4 and 5 star recruits, if you wait too long, other teams will come in, bigger teams will come in and take them over. So we're just going to bring him in, get him scheduled for that visit. We're going to jump into this game against Miami, and hopefully we can get this dub and move on, and hopefully we'll be in the top 25 by the end of this game going into the next week. The final minute and 10 seconds or so of the game. Wrap that up. That's a good win here in Miami. Big win. They were number 4. Hopefully this gets us ranked going into next week. We have Navy next on the schedule, and hopefully this will help bring in some of the recruits for us. Let's check out these stats real quick. Let's see where we did pretty well at versus where we did, we could use some improvement. Our quarterback, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Big game. 241 quarterback rating. Wonderful. 21 attempts, 15 completions, 71% on the completion rate. Good game. Just overall great game. The longest play was a 71-yarder. So 269 yards total. That's a good game out of a quarterback. You can't ask for much better than that. Our rushing looked like 25 attempts for 103 yards, 4.1 yards a carry. 4.1 yards a carry will get you there every time. It's just the way the math works. But I felt like they kind of shut us down a lot. As y'all seen, I just kind of felt like that was happening. Receiving, 7 catches, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had a huge game. He'll probably get Conference Player of the Week. I'm not going to look at defense too much. We didn't intercept the ball, but I think one time there was a couple sacks. But outside of that, it was a decent game on defense. We were able to shut them down a lot. We didn't do anything spectacular to change the course of the game other than just stopping them when we needed to stop them. We're going to go ahead and go to this next week, and let's see what recruits we can pick up, what we sign. We'll have to mess with the recruiting a little bit this week because we did have to move some hours around to get the visits in. It looks like we got a couple 5 stars. We got a couple 5 stars that were hot on their trail that we're looking to pick up here. And we have a couple 4 stars that were first on their list as well. We're down to 3 schools here. We're third, so we barely made the cut. We're going against North Carolina and Tennessee. He is from South Carolina. It looks like we fell down his list this week. So I wonder what the reason behind that was. I don't know if he's one of the ones we had to move some hours around on or not. I can't remember. We got this right tackle here that we're in there pretty good. We moved up this week. He's down to his top 5, and these other guys are down to their top 5. So let's take a look where we're at. We're still not ranked. We're 3-0. We're still not ranked. We beat Oregon, which they were number 1 in the nation at the time. We beat, I think Florida was ranked like 24, 25. We just beat Miami. They were ranked number 4. Like, can we get some love? Can we get some love? Are we like on the other votes? You know, like people that got other votes here. Let's see, Kansas, Toledo, Kentucky, Rutgers, Penn State, Arizona, North Texas, Nebraska. Yeah, we're not even getting any love. But Oregon, they worked their way back up to number 7. Miami fell from 4 to 13. We do got Florida State on our schedule eventually, so hopefully they can maintain where they're at or, stop losing. That would be a good thing. We got Tulane here in a couple weeks, I think, so as long as they keep climbing, we should be good. We got a heck of a strength of schedule here, so I just don't understand why we're not there. But nonetheless, let's jump back into these hours here. We're going to look at our guy. He's the one that I think we were a little bit behind on. We're going to bring him for a visit here, which sucks because I'm going to have to use those points elsewhere too. All right. So we're going to do a practice. We're going to talk to him. Oof, shoot. I think he wants to play. We'll talk to him about playing time. I have no clue that that's what he wants to talk about. We only got 1 green check mark in our grade, and that is a D. So I don't want to talk to him about that. So we're going to go down here, take off DM a player. Are we good for a hard sell on this guy? Nah, there's no way we're good for a hard sell. Let me see if I can process of elimination here, figure it out. Nah, there's too many things open. We're going to send the house back with him. Try to get him back. He's the one that fell off a little bit, and I'm not sure why he fell off because he had a visit. I imagine the visit went good. I don't know. So let's move on. We'll take this off of here. We'll throw the house back at him. Let's see where we stand on his. We're just behind Florida. This is what I was trying to say. If you watched my previous YouTube video about this series, I was talking about how we're battling Miami and Florida, and I felt like it was important to put them on the schedule. I wanted to put Florida State on there as well. We're all battling for the same people. UCF got locked out. As far as most of the recruits are concerned, me and UCF are about tied, so it just kind of goes who puts in more of the time. So looks like we got a good win against Miami, so that moved us up, I'm assuming, because we haven't changed anything with him, and we are not at a point to do a hard sell, I don't think, but I'm going to look to see if we can through process of elimination here. We got that one. That could be it. We might be good. We might be able to do the hard sell. Oh, it could be that one too. I don't know. What do you guys think here? You think he's more worried about proximity to home and program tradition, or do you think he's more worried about pro potential, playing style, and proximity to home? I feel like this is the one. All these guys like the proximity to home. Both pitches have it. We have a better shot on this one, but if we're wrong, I feel like we're going to lose the points. I'm just going to do it. We're going to see. We're going to risk it a little bit for this middle linebacker. We're going to try to get him in the door. We'll take these 10 points off. We're going to send the house after this guy. It looks like we're fighting Notre Dame for him. He's from the Bronx. I didn't know. Ooh, we can hard sell him. See, guys, we're in this together. Hard selling here. We have can't be that one. All right, so it could be this one right here. So let's keep going through. It could be this. And there's still too much open. We're going to go with send the house here. And then we already got that on there. We're going to DM the player as well. Ooh, he's ready for a visit. We'll use our points for this. And we'll talk to him about this here. Take this off. We'll throw on. Actually, no, we'll leave that. And then here he's ready for a visit, so we got to use these points for the visit. I don't want to wait till week 8, but I want to bring him during a game. I'm assuming he's going to want to talk about proximity to home. We don't have anything checked off. Let's go back to this. Same thing here. Schedule this visit. Schedule it for the same week. Talk about proximity to home. And we will DM him to bring those points back. Looks like we got 15 points here. We'll DM and we will social media search. We're in a fight with Michigan for him. After this week, most of our people would have visited already, so we'll be able to even the points back out after this Navy game. I'm not going to play the Navy game. I'll probably just go ahead and simulate the Navy game here. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we get the win. All right, looks like we probably won that game there with our championship contender status going up. Let's see. Our recruit went to Tennessee. Our running back that we were looking to get from South Carolina just committed to Tennessee this week. So we'll move those points around. We're third on one list here. I feel like we dropped, yeah. And we're second on this one, going up against Georgia. So let's get into this bye week, mess with these recruiting points real quick, see what we can work out here. So we take this guy on off. All right, we are going to send we're not sending the house no more with him. We're going to hard sell. Boom. We're losing some stuff here, but it is what it is, I guess. See if we can add this extra points. Yeah, we're probably good to hard sell my guy here. It's probably going to be it. All right, we're going to try it. I'm going to see if we can get it right. Looking good. We're looking good. All right, we're throwing all the extra points we can on these guys. Try to lock them down. I'm going to try to hard sell as much as possible on these guys. We're going to throw as many extra points, extra hours as we can on them. That's what we're looking for. All right, we should be able to figure out what he wants here. That's what I'm going with right here. His playing style, proximity to home. Hopefully it's the right one. All right, so we haven't had any recruits commit yet, but we're still fairly early on, week 5. We're going to simulate this week into the next week. I'm just surprised we are not a top 25 school yet. We beat some seriously ranked teams and we're just not there. So it's kind of a little upsetting a little bit, but we're going to get through it. We got a big game this week. So if we're not ranked after this, I give up. I don't know what to do to get ranked in this game. So it looks like we moved up a couple places in some of these recruits. We had a couple people commit to other teams, and it's time to move on past them. We have to be getting talked about at this point, right? Like, we have to be like on the other, let's see, Auburn, Louisville, Cincinnati, Kansas. Yes, we're finally on there, South Florida, with 94 votes. So after this game, we should definitely be in the top 25. And then we can kind of go from there. Let's see the Heisman so far this year, where everybody's at. Yeah. Kind of about the people that you would figure from the schools that you would figure. So, all right. Jump into this recruiting again. I know it's a little repetitive, but we got to do everything we can to get these people in the door here. All right. We'll take this off. We'll take this off. We will throw in contact the friends and family. See where we stand here. Can't add nothing else. We can't do anything else. So in here, can't add nothing else. All right, so we got the extra hours here. We are going to add that. And then we're going to move it over to our prospect list. And we're going to shoot for some of these 4 stars if they're still open for us here. All right, let's jump back over the recruiting board here and see who we got. Oh, kind of need to do a little bit of scouting. Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, shoot. Schools, I'm hoping that these wins that we've been getting against these bigger schools will help bring us more looks by these recruits, hopefully help get some commits in the door, because right now we are struggling for recruits this year. So with that being said, maybe we need to upgrade our coaching skills. We haven't used it in a little bit. We could look and see what's available here. I think I'm gonna open this motivator, and who should we motivate here? Let's do our corners, and we'll do defensive line. Try to boost those guys up a little bit. %. It's over with for you, Michigan. Good luck. Try again next year. These South Florida Bulls put it on y'all. 35-31. We're in there. We should be top 25. We have fought to get there. We're going to fight to stay there. 400 yards from our quarterback on the dot. 74.2% completion rate. 2 touchdowns. That's a huge game for him against Michigan. Their running back did tear us up all game. That dude is a beast, but we had a couple interceptions, a couple big plays on defense to be able to shut it down. We did. We came away with the victory. South Florida should be in the top 25 this week. If not, man, we got to call some people because this is robbery. We have 2 times this season beat, I can't remember what Oregon was, but we have 2 times this season at least beat somebody in the top 3. 2 times within a matter of weeks. We've played three ranked opponents that I believe were all in the top 10, and we beat them. They keep playing with us. I don't know what to tell them at this point because we should be killing them right now. We should be already in the top 25, but hey, it is what it is. We lost our middle linebacker to Florida. That sucks. Yeah, our championship contender status should be at A-. We're ranked 22. Finally got on the board. All right, looks like we lost middle linebacker, right guard. We're losing these 5 stars pretty quickly. It's a little disappointing. We got our conference player of the week was the running back, which I didn't feel like he had a great game, but hey, he had 3 touchdowns, 66 yards. Check out this recruiting. That's a big win. All right, we had our cornerback fall off the list. It looked like okay, we're making some progress with these recruits. It's a good look. All right, we are in week 8. We are 5-0. We have beat, I believe, 3 top 10 teams at the beginning of the season. Oregon was ranked, I believe, 2 when we beat them. We beat, let me see what it was. All right, so this is a big week for us, right? Coming up. We are in week 8. We are number 17 in the country, finally, after all that hard work and dedication to get there. But let's talk about it. Let's do a little recap here. See where we are overall, and let's see what we can do and move on from there. We played Oregon was number 2 at the time we beat them. Okay, it looks like so far we're the only team to beat them. They are 4-1. They were number 2 at the time, right? Big game for us. Miami was number 4 at the time when we beat them, and they have one other loss besides us. Michigan, when we just beat them, they were I think they were number 2 in the country. Right? We'll have to go back and look at that. I'm not 100% positive what they were. And it looks like they just took 2 back-to-back losses. One from us and then one from whoever they just played last week while we had the bye week. That puts us at number 17 in the country. We now have number 4 Tulane, which is a conference game. We have them, and that's going to be a great game. We will play that game also. I think we're going to go ahead and play that. And so this week right here is huge. This is a big week. You know, will the streak continue? I think it absolutely will. I think we will win against Tulane. If we were able to hang on and beat Michigan, hang on and beat Oregon and Miami and those other teams, I think we can beat Tulane. That should put us in the top 10 is what I'm hoping. Maybe not, but I'm hoping for it. What I'm going to need y'all to do is, if y'all like these videos, hit that like button so the algorithm can, you know, send videos like this your way. You know, that's kind of for y'all. It helps the channel, but that helps y'all as well with your algorithm. And if you want to continue to follow this series, hit that subscribe button, and we will going to be posting a couple times a week. We're going to get on the roll with this season. I'm ready to go. This is some big stuff coming up, right? We are, I'm going to say, for the fun of it, just to see, okay, we're not ready yet. I'm saying we're going to make the college football playoffs this year. So it's going to be exciting. Y'all aren't going to want to miss it. It's going to be there, especially if you're South Florida fans. This is exciting. Y'all know y'all have the talent to get there anyway. The quarterback, great quarterback. I'm just curious if he's going to stay at South Florida for the long run in real life, or if he's going to move on. Dude is great. So hit that subscribe button if you want to follow the content, follow the series. Leave a comment. Let me know how we're doing on this series. Let me know if you think you've seen something that we need to change, or some recruits we might need to go after. Like, hey, you know, you need to be going after these offensive tackles or something like that. Or, hey, you need some better cornerbacks. It just ain't working. Whatever y'all see, throw that down in the comment section. That will help me build this team better. You know, having that outside opinion looking in, it don't do nothing but make the team better. So if y'all can do that for me, I appreciate it. And that's it. See y'all on the next one.